I like boxing because it's a very physical sport, and so I started doing it just to prove that I could, and I ended up liking it just because of the physicality, the mindset a lot of the athletes are in. It's not like soccer. Everybody thinks of themselves as something of a fighter once they really get into it.
I've always been so scared of any type of violence. I think boxing to me was like really facing that fear and conquering it.
I like boxing because it's a huge stress release. And you feel kind of badass when you do it, to be honest. Like, you look badass, you feel badass, and it actually keeps me in shape.
I think boxing's helped me gain certain skills that'll be useful in my life, whether it's hard work or discipline, or just having the confidence to know that I can walk alone at night most of the time.
Boxing's helped me in a few ways. I feel pretty confident. Like, I'm not saying I could beat someone up on the street if they were gonna attack me, but like, I feel more secure.
When I first started in boxing, it was so much about working out that I kind of didn't remember the more violent aspects. I loved the people and I loved the gym and it was so fun, and then it wasn't really until I got in the ring and got my ass kicked that I realized it's a violent sport.
Boxing means a lot to me because I was never really into team sports in high school, and I really feel like I'm a part of a team. Like, exercising together and being disciplined together is really important to me.
My boyfriend thinks it's like very strange that I would be attracted to something that was this violent, especially because he used to box, and a lot of my guy friends I think just are kind of like uneasy because it's so masculine of a sport for a girl to be doing. But I have a lot of support from the girls I know who think it's great that like I'm kind of like taking control.
When people found out that I was boxing, I guess most of them thought I was full of shit, that I wasn't really boxing. I'm not a big guy or anything. Usually you get the reaction is, you don't want to mess with this guy, so immediately there's like a stigma around it.
Other people have been very surprised. I told my grandfather, like, after I made the team, and he's like, ladies don't box.
My mom hasn't seen me box or fight at all because she couldn't bear it. I mean, she's seen what it's done to me in terms of like self-esteem, you know, getting in better shape, all that kind of stuff. But I don't think I could convince her to come to watch me have somebody trying to hit me in the face really hard. But a lot of my friends, I feel like, have enjoyed rooting for me and being actually concerned that I might get hit and hurt really badly. It adds to the, I guess, the drama of the whole thing.
The first time I sparred was with this like 40-year-old man, and he just beat the crap out of me. It was so scary and it was like so awful. I would wake up at 9 o'clock like 3 days a week and go in, and he would just beat me up for an hour and I would leave. It was really like the most humbling experience I have ever had, to just have someone like be like, I don't care that you're a girl, I don't care that you're younger than me, like this is what it's gonna be like if you're in the ring.
I do think boxing is safe, especially amateur boxing.
Everyone assumes, like, get your teeth knocked out, you're gonna get your nose bloodied up and your face rearranged. It's not true. I mean, people think that it's just aggressive rage and just people wailing on each other, but it's very controlled.
Usually when I spar, because of that experience, I really throw punches very hard. I was fighting a new girl. I ended up like hitting her a lot. I was just hitting her in the head over and over again, and she started to cry. And it was so weird to me that now I was this aggressor, and like I felt like I was being cruel almost.
My experience in the team has definitely changed my opinion about women's boxing, because I've seen the girls on the team who are better than some guys on the team, who are more dedicated than guys on the team. I go to more practices than most of the guys on the team, to be honest.
We actually have as many girls on the team as men, but it seems that there are very few girls who are driven to compete. I've sparred with some girls who beat the crap out of me. I would not look down on any girl who boxes just because there's a stigma around it.
Ultimately from boxing, I just want to feel really strong and really like secure in my body.
It's more of a lifestyle choice we make because there are a lot of sacrifices to it, like getting punched in the face and long hours of conditioning and training. And I wouldn't say I define myself by it, but it definitely enhances who I am. It blows my mind that boxing isn't more popular, because fighting is just such a big part of our culture.
Boxing means learning not to be afraid.
Hey, you want to fight?